Good YouTube. It's of course a Faith and Prophecy. And I was basically, going through videos on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And let me put my glasses on because I got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Every time I put my glasses on, I'm gonna have something educational to say. Okay? First of all, okay, so basically this video is about what if the NFL played an 82 game schedule, because we all know now the NFL has gone from a 16 game to a 17 game schedule. So basically NBA players play 82 games. I think baseball players play 162 or 182 games. So you would understand that um, if the NFL were to play 82 games, their bodies would break down physically and mentally. Okay, that's just an asinine. That's just an asinine subject to even talk about. That's like saying, "Oh, what if NBA players play 16 games?" Like, dude, they're already playing half of the schedule. Like easily that would be no cake for them. Like the NBA would play what every Sunday, Monday, Thursday, because we have to go by the NFL format, right? The NFL plays what every Sunday, Saturday plus playoffs. We're just gonna count the regular season. Every Sunday, Monday, and then Thursday. So they play 3 games out of the 7 weeks. Yeah, out of the 7 weeks, they play 3 games. You know, so the NBA would have played at least 3 games every single day instead of just playing back to back. Some games you'll play four, some games you'll play three, some games you'll play one, and then you'll be off until like Thursday. Like let's say, the let's say the Knicks and the and the Nets play Sunday, right? They don't have to play until Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of like a mini bye, because when NFL teams play, when NFL teams play Monday, they have like a short mini bye. They always say, I don't know why, but they always say that they have like a short mini bye, because teams that play Monday, they have to turn around and quickly go back and play Thursday, which I think Thursday night games was just stupid. I think they should have just said, I think they should have just left it at Wednesday, not Wednesday, Sunday, and then Monday. But they had to throw in Thursday because of more football and, the whole, television deal or whatever have you. Because the more football they have, the more money they make. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a stupid subject to be honest with you. Like a lot of these football games would have to play back to back. You know, like they play. Like I said, they play 3 times. So imagine the NFL playing four games plus Sunday, and then plus another 4 games again. That would kill them. That would like now if you would have said baseball, I would understand. But not even baseball, not even basketball players would not even basketball players would withstand the MLB format, playing format, schedule format, because the MLB is just like the NBA. They play 4 games plus you got spring, and then so I mean it's just it's just stupid. The stuff that people come up with is just asinine. There will be, you know how many injuries would happen? Look, like their injuries will pile up. Bad, bad, real bad. But, that's all I have to say. Let me know in the comment section down below because I don't even want to talk about this, to be honest with you. It was just, when I heard about it, it was just like, whoa. How can y'all say that? You know? Like, clearly the NBA could play 16 games, 17 games, but you're asking an NFL team to play 82 games. So that means that you would have to have 5 games, 4 games, 3 games, and then once you do that, you won't be off until, the Knicks play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they're off Thursday, Friday, and then they play Sunday, and then they play another game back to back on Mondays. Imagine the NFL doing that. That would kill them. Their bodies cannot stand. That's why I say that basketball bodies are more built to last because one, their their um their training methods is different from the NFL's. You know, like the way NBA players train their body is different from the NFL. You know, one and two, the NFL get breaks. Like I said, they only play 3 games. 3. So other than that, they off Tuesday, they off Wednesday, they off Friday, and they off Saturday. So out of the 3 games that they play, they only have 4 days off. Now, if you include playoffs, which is every Saturday and Sunday, then yeah. But I'm just talking about the regular season. You got Monday night, you got Sunday night, and then you got Thursday night. So it doesn't work for the NBA like that. It's back to back, 4 games, 5 games, back to back, 4 games, 5 games, back to back, 4 games, 5. Add it up, add it up. It would their injuries list would skyrocket, like literally skyrocket. Like you would see, like NFL would have NFL would been have NFL would have to bring players from the XFL because they have so many damn injuries. You know, like usually you'll get like 4 or 5 injuries per game. You know what I'm saying? But you would get like at least 20, 25. You know, because their bodies are not built that way. You know, like that's why I say NFL bodies are fragile. You know, like NBA players, they can go on. They like an energizer bunny. They could go on and on and on and on and on and on. Obviously, yes, they do sustain injuries as well, but in the long haul, their bodies can withstand it because basketball is more of a cardio game than football, where it's just one, it's just one direction. Like it's not a sport where you could just spread every. Well, yeah, but it's a game where it's just one-minded. It's just one narrow. You know, the NBA is like I could go this way, I could go that way, I could go this way, I could go that way, I could go this way. You know what I'm saying? It's like a car. It's kind of like a car when you stop and then you say that, oh, you can only make a U-turn. But with the NBA, if you stop, you could go left, you could go right, you could go straight. You know what I'm saying? That's how their bodies are. And it just baffles me. Unless if you're playing like Madden or something like that. But anyways, that's just dumb logic. That's just a dumb logic. People just have no creativity sometimes. Like why would you take a 17 game schedule and flip it into an 82 game schedule? Like, how's that even remotely possible? Like I said, man, you will be having injuries out the ass. Your star player will get hurt. Your damn, like, come on, you would have to be playing with backups. like backups, because every NFL roster have to hold at least 5 players. So, like a quarterback has at least 3 quarterbacks. At three, no, a football team have to have at least 3 quarterbacks. An offensive line have to have at least three, 3 or 4 centers. Defensive end, 3 or 4. Defensive tackles, 5 or 4. Linebackers, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a revolving door, you know? So I just think that is stupid. It's dumb to compare 82 games. Like, come on. A blind mice a blind mice can see that's wrong. Stevie Wonder can see that's wrong. You know? Now, if it could be it could be an okay topic to talk about, but again, it's not a topic to talk about. Like, how would they actually pull this off if it was in some type of different RAM or universe, you know? And then plus, by the time the Super Bowl ends, NBA is still starting. NBA is still around so by the time the Super Bowl ends, because all right, so let me break this down. The NFL starts in August. Well, I'm not gonna count. I'm not gonna count August. The NFL starts in September and it ends all the way in February, right? The NBA starts in October and it ends in where? June, right? But since the pandemic, they had to push everything back. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like clockwork, counter clockwork, where they basically had to, shift everything back, to their to their normal time, because usually the NBA would have been over right now. If we was on schedule, the NBA would have been over by now. But since this pandemic hit, they had to push everything backwards, and they had to take at least, I guess, 10 games off of the schedule. And then plus, having the All-Star game, there was bickering back and forth whether or not they wanted to have it. And then obviously they did. So the NBA starts in October and it ends all the way in June. So by the time the NFL finishes, the NBA is still going on, you know? So like that's like the NFL starts in October. No, that's like the NFL starts in November. No, no, no. That's when the NFL starts in September and it ends all the way in April. Because we play in 82 games, right? So where would they put the Super Bowl? If it's not in March, if the Super Bowl is not in February, where would they put the Super Bowl in? Around April? Like half of the damn roster would be injury prone by now. So that's why it don't make no sense. But anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.